So up till now, we'll just have a recap. So in the eighth chapter, what we have discussed that Antakalecha Mameva. Aswaran Mukta Kalebram. At the time of death, we have to remember Krishna. How we have to remember Krishna? In different ways. What are the different ways given by Krishna? That is, we have to see that he is Kavim Puranam, Nam Purusham, Risham, Anushasitam, Sarvasvadharnyam, Nam Rupam, all these qualities, whichever the quality. Kavim, who is full of knowledge. When you see in a community, in a knowledgeable person, we have to think that the power is Krishna. When you see a person who is having nice bodily feature, it's just the beauty of that person is Krishna. And when you see when you see that the oldest person, any oldest person, if you see the oldest and the oldest is the Krishna. So the Puranam. So different ways in this way. When you are drinking water, you can see that the taste of water is also Krishna. When you are doing any type of activity, you can just remember Krishna in different forms, depending upon the eligibility. It is not to be jealous, but we have to see Krishna in each and everybody. Because in each and everybody, Lord Krishna is staying in his heart, in a Paramatma feature. So each and everything, because he is all pervasive, he is the cause of all the causes. So we have to remember how we can remember Krishna. It is through Abhyasa Yogena Kaunteya. So it is due to our practice. If we practice to see from one person to other person, the abilities of one person, the abilities are empowered by Krishna. In that way, when you are going to see one person to other person, all the abilities that are engaged in the service of Krishna. If we are going to engage all our abilities in the service of Krishna, we are going to be advancing little by little, because as we, each and everybody, believe we are taking only the baby steps. So after this, how to attain Krishna at the time of death, we have to do practice. To remember Krishna, how we can do our practice? Little bit practice. What is that? In Kali Yuga, each and everybody, we are having 24 by 7. Everybody is engaged in each and every activity. So by doing simple thing, that is just chanting the holy names, just listening the glories of Krishna, or doing little bit service to Vaishnavas. These are the simple things what we can do to elevate ourselves in self in devotional service or to advance in the spiritual area. So after this, Krishna was explaining about the Shatchakra Yoga. These yogas were practiced by the yogis. So who are the yogis they used to practice? Because the Shatchakra Yoga means this is the six yogas, six chakra. From one, from the first chakra, that is Mooladhara chakra to the last, Brahmakapalam, the chakra that is, it is at the middle of the eyebrows. So, Shat Chakra. So, from once, when the yogi concentrates his mind just by pushing his life weight in the form of an ant from one chakra to other chakra, another chakra, and when he reaches the Shat Chakra, and from there he has to reach. This is the first step in that. Because his meditation, his eyes must be half closed. He has to concentrate it, and he must be detached from all the other material world, because he must be fully concentrated. As the Ashtanga yogi, he has to take the yama nima asana ina pranayama pachahara dharana dhyana samadhi. So these are the 8 steps now in that Shat Chakra also, and this Ashtanga yoga, all the qualities, because everybody must be secluded. They need to go to a secluded place. They need to sit for 3 to 4 hours in one particular asana, so they can meditate completely, dreaming of all that. They have to eat very less. They need all the different rules and regulations they have to follow. But also in Shat Chakra Yoga, from one chakra to other chakra, they have to jump. They have to release they have to close all the 9 doors of your body. What are the 9 doors of your body? Ears, eyes, nose, mouth, anus, and rectum. So these 9 gates they have to close, and they have to hold that pranavayu. Pranavayu means the life air. The life air that has to come up will this Agnya Chakra from Brahma Kapalam. From there, the Brahma Kapalam will grow. And from whichever the yogi is in that state, in meditating what, if he is going to if he wants to go to the heavenly planet, he will reach only the heavenly planet. If he wants to go, if he becomes by this Samadhi yoga, by this Chakra yoga, he wants to become a devotee of the Lord, he becomes a devotee and he can even enter the Vaikuntha Lokas. But this is very difficult to do because everything, no, this is we have to close all our bodily parts. That is all. We have to shut down all the nine gates and we have to compulsory. And we have to keep all our senses also engaged so that our concentration doesn't deviate. So in Bhakti Yoga, the way we are following this Krishna consciousness, it is very easy. Just we have to dovetail all our senses in the service of Krishna. It is very easy, you need not close your eyes, you need not close everything, not even breathing, not even speaking, everything just. But in Chakra Yoga and Astanga Yoga, they have to speak and they have to utter Om also. But in Bhakti Yoga, if you are saying Krishna, Krishna, that is sufficient. And whatever you do with your senses and your abilities, as per your prescribed duties, that is different. That will please Lord Krishna. So in this way, these different yogas are there. But after knowing different yogas and knowing Bhakti Yoga, now Arjuna is saying, no, no, I don't want to do all the Chakra Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga. These are I can't do. So I need to do only the Kevala Bhakti. I need to do only Bhakti. So how a Kevala Bhakta will do? Whatever he's having, whatever he's going to do, he's only interested in pleasing Krishna. So that is the Ananya Bhakta. So if I wanted to become Ananya Bhakta, what are this? What are that he is free from bondage, he is free from material contamination, he is free from the cycle of birth and death. So there is no birth again. So these are all the things what Krishna has said about the Kevala Bhakta. So if a Kevala Bhakta will reach the abode of Krishna, he is not going to come again. So Punachanma na vidyate. So again, in one more sloka, Brahma says that Brahma Bhuvana Loka Bhuvanar Avartano Arjuna. If a person, if a person at the time of death, he wants to attain the loka of his forefathers because he's very attached to forefathers. At that time, he will go to that forefathers only. After his pious activities become zero as the bank balance, if you're having a bank balance of 1 lakh rupees, you can spend only 1 lakh rupees. If 1 lakh rupees are over, the bank doesn't give you any type of cash again. You have to take the loan or something anything from the bank so that only you are good. But when your bank account is zero, you are again pushed back to this Bhumandala, Bhuluka. Again, you have to collect your pious amount. Bias and impious, credit and debit, these are only the words. But what I'm going to say is you have to be in a conscious that this must be our last life because we are doing our sadhana by chanting. So this must be our thing. So now Krishna will be explaining in 17 to 22 what is the difference. Here Krishna is introducing to the two worlds. What are the two worlds? That is the material world and the spiritual world. So the spiritual world is the total, incomplete. So 3/4 of this. If you are going to take one part as a spiritual world, 3/4 part is of spiritual world and 1/4 is of material world. This is already discussed in chapter 7. So this 1/4 is if in a government there are many thieves and rogues. So you can't keep them deliberately open, no? You have to keep them in a jail so that they'll be having the reformation process and they'll be purified of that quality and they will be mixed again in the normal persons, normal common civilized. In the same way, when we are with Krishna, when we feel that Krishna is the enjoyer and we are not the enjoyer, we also want to enjoy like Krishna, we are put in this material world because of our desires to fulfill. Because whatever the desire is there, as a father, Krishna allows that desire to be fulfilled. So in this purification and reformation process, we are put in this material world. So this is 1/4 is just like a jail. As I have compared the total world and the jail. Jail will be only 1/4, and the total is the universe, the world. So in this way, here Krishna is giving the two terms of material world and the spiritual world. And in this slokas, Krishna will be explaining what is the material world, how how it is created. We have already seen, but again this description is there, and also how the spiritual world is. What are the different types of spirituality? How the flowers are there? How the citizens, how the citizens of the spiritual world are? Is there envious? In they are non-envious. How the nature of that? So this will be explained in now what we are going to decide. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can somebody read from 8.17 to 8.22?
Hare Krishna Mataji,
Hare Krishna, go on, Prabhu.
8.17. By human calculation, 1,000 ages taken together form the duration of Brahma's one day, and such also in the duration of his night. 8.18. At the beginning of Brahma's day, all living entities become manifest from the unmanifest state, and thereafter, when the night falls, they are merged into the unmanifest again. Again and again, when Brahma's day arrives, all living entities come into being, and with the arrival of Brahma's night, they are helplessly annihilated. But Krishna's abode is eternal. 8.20. Yet there is another unmanifest nature which is eternal and is transcendental to this manifest and unmanifested matter. It is supreme and is never annihilated. When all in this world is annihilated, that part remains as it is. 8.21. That which the Vedantists describe as unmanifest and infallible, that which is known as the supreme destination, that place from which, having attained it, one never returns, that is my supreme abode. 8.22. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is greater than all, is attainable by unalloyed devotion. Although he is present in his abode, he is all pervading and everything is situated within him. 8.23. O best of
Hare Krishna
Bhardas.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna,
Yes,
enough
ma'am.
Prabhu. Now you have seen that 8.17. In 8.17, what is the word that is giving? That is here, Krishna is giving us, Krishna is saying how the days of Brahma are there. See, from the highest planet, see, by human calculations, 1,000 years, 1,000 Divya Yugas is equal to one Brahma's life. So I'll give you the calculation. I'll show you. Just I'll share this screen. Just I'll open it. I didn't open, I think so. Yeah, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes. See, in 16th sloka, Abrahma Bhuvana Loka Punar Avartano Arjuna. Means in this creation, in this material creation, if you are going to be born from Brahma, only Brahma is the first living entity, no? In that, in the Brahma world, that is the Satya Aloka, in that also, if you are going to take birth also, after some time, what will happen? It will be annihilated. So after that, you are going to be born here only. Okay. So now we'll see what are the relations of material world. Material world means Appal Satyaloka. So in the 17th sloka, Krishna is saying that one Brahma day. How long is the Brahma's day? So how long one Brahma day? I'm saying day. Day means 24 hours, no? So here will be only the day and night. So day is 1,000 yugas and Brahma's night is also 1,000 yugas. Okay. Here one Divya Yuga. As per the calculations, one Divya Yuga is or one Chatur Yuga is divided into 4 yugas. That is Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga and Kali Yuga. So what is the lifespan of Kali Yuga? That is 4,32,000 years. So again, Dwapara Yuga means double the Kali Yuga. Treta Yuga, triple the Kali Yuga. Satya Yuga, 4 times the Kali Yuga. So one Divya Yuga calculation is 43,20,000 years. Is it clear? So this is one Divya Yuga or one Chatur Yuga. So in how long is the Brahma's day? In one Brahma's day, this 1,000 yugas are there. 1,000 Divya Yuga cycles are there. So this one Divya Yuga is the calculation of 43,20,000 years into 1,000. Okay, you will get some millions of years. Next, this is for one time. So Brahma will live actually for how many years? He will live for 100 years. Okay. This is for one day is only 100 and night is again 100. Night is again 1,000 Divya Yugas. So here total, I have miscalculated, I think so. So I have not written the night one, I think so here. So just day I have, but here if Brahma's one day is considered, you have to take it as 2,000 yugas. Okay, day is 1,000, night is also 1,000. Oh, sorry, here. Brahma's one night is 12 hours. So here this many yugas. And one day of Brahma is one day plus one night is. So these many years the Brahma's life is there. So for one day of Brahma, you are getting this many years. And for 1 year, it is trillions. 3.11 trillions. Okay, 3.11 trillion, 40 billion years. Have you understood this? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Because I can't say each and every year, no? So I have given the calculation so that it will be clearly visible and you can grasp immediately. Yeah? One Divya Yuga is Satya, Treta, Dwapara and Kali. One Kali Yuga is 4,32 years. And the Dwapara is 2 times of Kali Yuga. Treta is 3 times of Kali Yuga. And Satya Yuga is 4 times of Kali Yuga. So one Divya Yuga, the calculation will be this much. Total. 43,20,000 years. Into 1,000, that becomes 42 million, 42.432 million years. So this is one day of Brahma. And again, one night of Brahma will be the same, 12 hours. Same way. So one day of Brahma will come 864 million years. So in 1 month, how many years the years are calculated? And in Brahma's 1 year, we are going to get 3.11 trillions of years. 40 billion years. But this is something which we have to know. Is this calculations clear to everybody?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes. So now you know that Brahma, the day of, if the one day of Brahma is only 3.11 40 billion trillion and billion years. So such a long lifespan of Brahma is there. Yeah. So if it is called, the one day of Brahma is also called the Kalpa. Okay. This is again divided. This Kalpa, no? 1,000 yugas are there. So this you have understood now. So now I'll give you one more thing. Now I'll give you about the our calculation as per the demigods. See, we are having one day is 24 hours. Yeah, human one day. So humans 1 year is equal to one day of a demigod. 1 year of human means 365 is equal to 1 day of the demigod's life. Okay. So here 365 years will be equal to 1 year of the demigod. You got
365
it?
didn't get Mataji. 360.
1 year, 1 year of a human day is 365 days, no? 365 days is the 1 day of 1 day, day and night of the demigods, of the devatas. Yeah. So normally the devatas, this is for devatas. So in this way, if you are going to calculate 365 years, then they'll be going for 1 year. 365 days is 1 year, no? In that way, if you are going to complete 365, their 1 year will be completed for the devatas. So what is the actual span of devatas? They will be having nearly 1200 years of their demics. So 1200 into 365. So that is the yuga what they are going to have. Okay, these are the mathematic calculation. If you can see, 1 year of the human life is equal to 1 day of the demigods. 6 days, 6 months day and 6 months of night. Okay, this is what. And the next, this is the long span. If you are having the long span or if you are having the short span, is there any difference in the scale? It depends upon the species where we have born. We may be born in the species of ant, then it takes only nearly 4 to 5 days. But that span is more for the ant. For us, it is only a span of 100 years. But for Brahma, it is nearly 3.11 trillions and 40 billions. It's such a long span. Yeah. So in this time, what will happen? The material world is manifested and unmanifested. Brahma will be living for 1,000 years. So per day, he is having 3.11 trillions and 40 billions of years into 100. So how many years? That's a lot long span, no? So in this way, if here, because Brahma is the secondary creator, he is also sometimes referred as Bhagavan. So now Brahma is the in charge of creating this material world and all the different species, what we have learned. So now if we are going to see all this, what about Brahma, and now here also, oh sorry, I have removed it, I think so. Just a minute, I'll share the screen. See, you're able to watch the screen now?
Yes,
Yes. Now you know that these are the 311 trillions and 40 billions years will be the total life. Okay. So here now what's happening? This may be. Then what is the next Parastutu? So now in the next sloka, this material world. How is the material world? Material world will be manifesting and unmanifesting. Because when we are going, now each and every one of you are working. So in the morning, after completing all your household duties, you'll be going to your office. So at that time, what you're going to do? You're just going to open your laptop. You know that all the files are there. The same will be that. But when you are going to switch on only, the files you can are visible. Yes. So when you have closed the laptop, it becomes unmanifested. But when you open the laptop, it becomes manifested. You got the difference between manifest and unmanifest? So, in the same way, when you are at work in the morning, you're going to open the laptop and you're going to do your work. At the time of going back to home, you're going to shut down the laptop. In the same way, here Brahma, when he's starting his work, that is the manifesting instinct, he's going to create all the material world, different species, everything. When he is going, after the day work is over, he's going back again, no? He's going back. So he will close his laptop. That is the unmanifested. At this unmanifested, no, all the jivas which are there, no, they will again go into this Garbhodaksai Vishnu. Okay. And the next day, after the period of Brahma's night is over, again on the next day, it again all the living species are manifested. Okay, this unmanifested form, when at the time of night of Brahma, when it is unmanifested, that is called partial annihilation. Annihilation means only partially they are going to merge in Garbhodaksa Vishnu. After the Brahma's age of 1,100 years of the age of Brahma is there, no? After the completion of Brahma's age, all the what total complete annihilation of this material world is going to take. After this complete manifestation, material annihilation is going to take, at that time, the residents of the Satyaloka, whoever is there, they'll be getting liberation and they'll be going to different Vaikunthas. If from there also some of the devotees may fall down to this Bhuluka. At that time, what will happen? This Garbhodaksai Vishnu, that is full annihilation. No, this Garbhodaksai Vishnu, Brahma will merge into Garbhodaksai Vishnu, and this Garbhodaksai Vishnu will be merging towards Mahavishnu. Because the time difference, see, the exhalation, at the time of exhalation of Mahavishnu, the pores will be coming out, and at that time, from this each of the egg, see, from this Garbhodaksai Vishnu, from different eggs are created. In different eggs, again they are going for, again again this Garbhodaksai he is entering, this Mahavishnu is entering each and every pore as Garbhodaksai Vishnu. So from this Garbhodaksai Vishnu again enters in each and every of the atom and each and every living entity as Kshirodaksai Vishnu. These three are, you are well aware of this, no? The same way, the partial annihilation, this Brahma will be merging in Garbhodaksai Vishnu at the ending of the day, at the night of at the night of Brahma, he will just merge in Garbhodaksai Vishnu. In the morning, again he will come out, no? Again the universe and all the material information will be manifested. And afterwards, this material universe will be having manifested and unmanifested state. So these three Vishnus, no, from Mahavishnu, all the spores will be coming. And from that, the creation starts. And again, Mahavishnu enters as Garbhodaksai Vishnu. And from Garbhodaksai Vishnu, the sprout of lotus, there the Brahma, the first living entity, he was born. From Brahma, the different. After Brahma, Amma meditating for 100 years, then only he got the power. He was empowered by my Mahavishnu to create the universe. In that way, he has created each and every universe. Our universe is Chaturmukha Brahma. And we are having nearly 14 different planetary systems. So, in that 14 differently planetary systems also, each and every living entity is having the accompanying of Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu as the super soul in the heart of each and every living entity. Yeah, in that way, we are having different species. So this is what is known in material world. This material world is manifested and unmanifested. Is it clear here, Prabhuji and Mataji? Now we are going to read about the spiritual world. Krishna is saying about his spiritual world. How is a spiritual world? It is unmanifested and it is eternal. It is Akshara. Akshara means infallible. So, why it is not manifested? Because it is everywhere. At the time of partial inhalation or the complete inhalation, at the material universe is created and destruction is going to happen. But for the spiritual world, it is never destroyed. It is never destroyed. It is never unmanifested. It is always manifested. But why here Krishna is saying unmanifested? Because we don't have the divine eyes to see the manifestation of the Goloka Vrindavan. Why? Because our eyes, we are having limited vision and we doesn't have that much faith. If it may be from the different levels of the planetary system also, their lifespan may be long and short, but they are unable to see because only who can see the supreme abode of Krishna? Only who knows that it is the supreme destination. Who knows that it is a spiritual supreme destination? Only the Kevala Bhakta, the pure Bhaktas, Ananya Bhaktas only know that when they can go to this spiritual planet, they won't again return. Now Krishna will be giving us the simple explanation of his spiritual abode. How is the spiritual abode of Krishna? The spiritual abode of Krishna is Lakshmi Sahasra Sambhavam. Just a moment. Chintamani prakata sadmashu kalpa vruksha laksha vruteshu surabhira vipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasra Shata Sambhava Sevyamanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Venum Kvanandam Antamaravindha Dalaya Taksham Barhavasa Samasitambuda Sundarangam Kandarpakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. How is the Goloka Vrindavan? Goloka Vrindavan is the abode of Krishna. How he is? It is the touchstone. Touchstone means whatever the desire you are going to have, you want more gold or something. If you desire the gold, it will give you how much gold you want. Unintensely he will give. So in the same way, here also the Goloka is given as Chintamani Dham. Chintamani. So in this way, the supreme abode of Krishna is known as Goloka Vrindavan and it is full of touchstone, Chintamani. Chintamani is the touchstone. How are the trees there? Kalpa Vruksha means the trees. The trees are Kalpa Vruksha. If you can, how many are there? Laksha Vruteshu. Means there are more and more trees. Laksha Vruteshu and more than 1 lakh the trees are there. How are the trees? They are the Kalpa Vrukshas. Kalpa Vruksha means desiring trees. Whichever the desire you want to go. See, if it is a flower plant or if it is a fruit plant, if you are going near them and you are going to ask them for if you are going to a mango tree and if you are going to ask for a custard apple, it will give you the custard apple because it is kalpavrusha. How many are there? They're everywhere. Surabhira palayanta means how are the surabhi cows? The surabhi cows, they supply any type of eatables and innumerable, unlimited supply of milk, unlimited supply of eatables. They are the Surabhira Palayanta. Who is serving? Krishna is served by Lakshmi Sahasra Samta Sambhama Sevyamanam. Means here the fortune. See, we know that Lakshmi means the goddess of fortune. There, Krishna is serving. In the abode, Krishna was served by many hundreds of goddess of fortune. What they are doing there? They are just cleaning the walls of this Goloka. See, how is the Lord? Venum Kvananta Maravinda Dalaya Taksham. Means how is the Lord? Lord is already. How you can say? Lord is carrying the flute. He is wearing the Vaijayanti Mala. He is wearing the saffron cloth. He is wearing the Mor Mukut. So all this, ornaments, what he is wearing, this is Makara Kundalas, everywhere thing. The Makara Kundalas, what the Lord is wearing that are not shining. Actually, the Lord is shining due to this ornaments, and he is being Vishesha Shobha. So he's very attractive. So this is the Lord, Lord who is in Goloka Vrindavan. And this is the supermost planet in the universe. This is the supermost planet in the universe where the Lord is residing. If any of the pure devotees are going to that supermost highway, na punaravartino Arjuna. So he is not going to come from there. Okay. This is actually what is said. So how we can go there? How we can go to that Krishna's abode? By simple things. What are the simple things? By chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Because here Prabhupada writes in each and every purport, most of the purports, but about chanting the holy names. See, one more thing is who can avoid? Only the unalloyed devotional person. Unalloyed devotional is Ananya Bhakta, Ananya Bhakta, Kevala Bhakta. See, here we are having different types of bhaktas. In 7th chapter, you have seen Arti, Arthakti, Jignatsu, Mokshakami, or Yoga Mishra Bhakti, and also you have seen that both Bhakti is superior, whereas yoga will be secondary, whereas yoga will be first and the bhakti will be secondary. So pranabhut, the bhakti and one more thing. So in this too also, in this different type of bhaktas also, only the kevala bhakta, only the bhakta who is having unalloyed devotional service, only can reach his abode. He knows that everything prevailing in this world. See, many of the Ananya Bhaktas, they will be reaching the Supreme Abode. But it doesn't. But some of the Ananya Bhaktas are there, they want to stay in this world, they want to preach, and they want to always uplift these fallen souls to Goloka Vrindavan. As such is the our Acharya Srila Prabhupada. So, this is always written in each and every, because we know that Krishna is saying in own. So what is the essence? What we have to go? That we have to practice. We have to do our Nitya sadhana to remember Krishna. How we can remember? By doing different. So how we can do? If you are going to do your daily activities in the same way, it will be daily you will be remembering that only, no? So it becomes a sadhana or Nitya sadhana. So in this way, if there are different forms, see, different universes are there, no? And different, because God is prevailing, each and every universe is in its place. And everything is situated on Krishna. Everything is situated in Krishna. As we can take that the beads of a necklace, no, you can't see the thread which is inside, but we can only see the beads. So the cause of all the causes is Krishna. Ishvara, Parama, Krishna, Sachitananda Vigraha. Everything, the cause of cause is Krishna only. So now we can know the main difference. The main difference of the spiritual world. What is that? The main differentiation is that we have to take Krishna is all pervading with spiritual and material energies. And we know that the Krishna position where Krishna is having his Goloka Vrindavan is in Ananda Chinmaya Rasa. So it is Sachit Ananda. Every time it is in eternal bliss. And everything is sustained in within Krishna and within his spiritual and material. And the person who knows that supreme person resides in the supreme abode, and he has many planetary expansions, no, Like Vishnu is there, like Aniruddha, Pradyumna, different planetary expansions are there. No, Narsimha, Rama, Balrama, different incarnations. We are having. So the Goloka is all prevailing. But whereas although we may be in systematically we think that this is what we are having. This is what we are having, but we think that only this cosmic manifestation is only for purification. Why? Because it is manifested and unmanifested, whereas the spiritual world is always manifested. How are the plants there in the spiritual world? The plants, the flowering plants are there. No, no, the flowering plants are just like that. Many flowers with different fragrances. So when the Tulasi is coming friend for to do service to Lord, because this champa, different jasmine, all the flowers will be having lots and lots of fragrances. But Tulasi will be having only little fragrance. But when Tulasi is coming to do the service of the Lord, these flowers was and the flowering plants will know they will just move backward. And there the envious nature is not there. So the Tulsi will do his service. So like that only they are in unity. In now we'll see how the animals are there in the spiritual world. Animals, different animals. In the material world, we see that the tiger will be eating the cow and the lion will be eating the deers like this. But in the spiritual world, everybody is very friendly. They're always thinking who is going to glorify the Lord. See, now coming to birds. If the birds are there, different categories of birds are there. No, they want to discuss the glories of the Lord. But when the bumblebee is very small, no? But the bee wants to glorify the Lord. All the other birds, no, they will give the way to glorify, because the bumblebee will be accessing more than than because the bumblebee will be taking the honey from each and every flower, only little. It doesn't take total, so that the bumblebee can say many glories of the Lord. So in that way, all will be united and there won't be any type of envious. Each and every, even in the plant species, birds, and even the citizens of the Lord, even the citizens of the supreme planet Goloka Vrindavan, the denizens will be, they are very beautiful. They are very beautiful as a goddess of fortune. And they are with their husbands, but they doesn't have any type of sex desire. But they both both are flying in the airplanes, different aeroplanes, which are made of gold, emerald, and sapphire. So they are having in that, but their nature is to please the Lord, to serve the Lord. See, all the Lakshmis who are serving the Lord and the denizens who are as beautiful as Lakshmi only, they're just cleaning the walls of the Goloka Vrindavan because they want to go to serve the Lord. How is the road in the Goloka Vrindavan? It is full of emeralds, the road. We would have not imagined, but it is not there in Bhagavad Gita. But the spiritual planet and spiritual abode is given in Srimad Bhagavatam in the third canto. So all the roads and everything, they are from the touchstones, emeralds, and all the full palaces are made of touchstones where the denizens used to stay. So this is such a glorious to hear because these Vaikuntha planets and the spiritual planets are so beautiful to hear. So we feel like we also need all that. We also need to serve. It's not that it is only the material form of that, but spiritually, what is the intent? Krishna is going to see our intent, not what we are going to do. The intent what we are. So there everybody is non-envious in nature. There everybody is going to please only Krishna. The main thing or the main source is to please Krishna, to serve him according to their eligibility. If it is a cow, there Krishna in Golokunda, on what Krishna will be doing? He'll be tendering the cows, all the gopis, everything. So this is the Vrindavan, Goloka Vrindavan. We are also very fortunate to have a replica of this Goloka Vrindavan. That is Bhauma Vrindavan. Bhauma Vrindavan is near to Delhi. That is the Vrindavan, which is 84 square miles. And that is the replica of Goloka Vrindavan, which was said by Srila Prabhupada. So we have to whenever you get a chance, you go to Vrindavan and you can see the deities of Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Damodar, so that you can also have that spiritual bliss because it is a replica of Goloka Vrindavan, which is Bhauma Vrindavan. So this is the difference between the material world and the spiritual world that was explained by Krishna to Arjuna. Any doubts from up till here?
Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, go ahead, Prabhu.
Mataji, as you said, all pure devotee will go to this
Yes, Prabhu.
Golok Vrindavan. So
Yeah.
our all great personality, significant personality, like all acharyas, they will be in Golok Vrindavan.
Yes, Prabhu. They will be in one part of the Goloka Vrindavan.
Golok Vrindavan. Okay, Mataji. Yes, Mataji, that is all.
Hare Krishna Mataji. In Goloka Vrindavan also, all 84 lakh species will be there. As you told, lions, everything will be there, cows will be there. So all species will be there.
It depends, Prabhu. It depends upon the implications of Krishna. Krishna wants each and every species, everything will be available. In Bhagavatam, I have heard only up till this. That's what I told you, Prabhu. Up till my knowledge, I have shared with you. Mostly all the species also will be there, I think so. I don't have that much idea, Prabhu.
Okay, thank you, Mataji.
The Mataji, this Bhauma Vrindavan you said no in Delhi. It's a Vrindavan only, Mataji. Is it?
Yeah, it's a replica of Goloka Vrindavan, Mataji. But if you see from the top of a material point of view, you won't be seeing it. But when you go there, you can see only the material point of view. You see that this is not that, but actually that is the place where Lord Krishna has spent his sporting life and everything, no, when he was born in this material world. So you can hear a lot of stories and pastimes from there also. So that is called Bhauma Vrindavan, where Krishna descended to this earth.
Okay, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Yeah, today I wanted to share about the Kevala Bhakta because today is a Shivaratri. So I want to glorify Lord Shiva. Because when you are glorifying any Vaishnava, Eva, the Vaishnavas will be very pleased if you are glorifying them. It's that because it's not that if you are glorifying the devotees of the Lord, if you are going to glorify the devotees of Lord Krishna, the most important is Lord Shiva. So today it is Shivaratri. On the occasion of Shivaratri, just we'll hear 2 to 3 pastimes of the Shiva, Lord Shiva. Okay. Here Lord Shiva is called. Because how is Lord Shiva born? When the creation from the Garbhodaksayi, when the lotus has sprung up, the first living entity is Lord Brahma. At that time, when Brahma was given the empowerment to create the creation, at that time he has created 4 Chaturkumaras. So the 4 Chaturkumaras and Brahma had instructed them to go and create progeny. At that time, when these 4 Kumaras, no, they have taken this shop that they don't want to have any type of progeny. So at the first moment, when Brahma has given the life for this 4 Chaturkumaras, Sanatan, Sananda, so at that time Lord Brahma got rejected because they don't want to create progeny and they want to stay as a 5 years old boys only. Why? Because they are afraid of this moha of this material world, the lust feature. So at that time, no, Brahma was disrespected. Brahma was feeling disrespect, dejected because he was not accepted. He was rejected. and also he was very angry. That time, what happened? No, from the eyebrows, bros Raudra came because of the anger. A small boy was born. Anger from Brahma. That is Rudra. That is the Lord Shiva. So why he was called? Because when he was born, he was crying, Raudram. So he was crying. So at that time, so he was named Rudra. And he was given his associates, and Brahma is instructed Lord Shiva to create progeny. Lord Shiva has also created, but what happened? No, at the time Lord Brahma was creating different species. At that time, whatever is created by Brahma was destroyed by Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva's associates. So at that time, again, Brahma called Lord Shiva and said that no need to create progeny, you can do tapasya. So he was given the tapasya. So at that time, Lord Shiva was meditating on the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna. So this was about his birth and how he was. Now, here, Lord Vishnu, Brahma, and Shiva. These three are the Trigunas, or the Guna avatars of the Lord. See, Brahma is a Srustikarta, means he is the creator, whereas Vishnu is the maintainer, Palanhara. He is the maintainer, and Lord Shiva is the destroyer, Layakara. So these three, so different positions were there. So these three, Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara, are Trigunas, Trigunas of the Lord. So this Lord Shiva. So why we are going to speak about Lord Shiva? Because Vaishnavanam Yada Shambho. Vaishnavas, in all the Vaishnavas, the foremost devotee of the Lord is Lord Shiva. See, Lord Shiva is such a compassionate person. So he's going to stay in, where he's going to stay? He's going to stay in the burial ground. Why he's going to stay in the burial ground? Because he is so compassionate to all the living entities. This so that he want to deliver that bhutas and pitachas also by giving them a body. So they can be also be going up to the fallen. See, Vaishnava means paradukka dukki. Paradukka dukki means if he sees somebody is in difficulty, he just goes and helps it. Without that he's going to be teased, or he's going to be teased, or he's going to be scolded, he is going to be rejected also. He just goes there to show his compassion. Okay, at the Samudra Manthan, when we are going for the Samudra Manthan Leela also, at that time when in the Samudra Mandara mountain was there, and it was catched by one side with the Vasuki key serpent was there, no? That Vasuki was one side, it was catched by the demons, and one side it was catched by the demigods. And they were channeling the ocean. At that time, the first ingredient that came out is halahal, the poison. The poison which came out. So the poison was that it was not accepted by any of that. But Lord Shiva came forward to take that because he was compassionate towards all the living entities. And he took the poison and his name became Neelakanta because he stored that poison here. But all our Vaishnava acharyas, what they will say, as our Lord Krishna is in blue color, as the color of the clouds, now Shiva also took that color because of that poison. So he got this Kanta as Neelakanta. All the Vaishnava acharyas will glorify Lord Shiva with that. Because the color which Lord Krishna is having, he took the same color at the neck of it. Lord Shiva is very powerful. No, any poison can withstand him. Nothing. But it is to show that Lord Shiva becomes an instrument in the hands of the Lord Krishna. So this was that. So one day, and he's very compassionate to all his feelings, all the living entities. He took the poison. So this is one, he's compassionate. And one more thing is, he's very compassionate to all the fallen souls. So he wants each and every of the fallen soul to return to Goloka Vrindavan. to the abode, to the Vaikuntha Lokas, to the abode of the Lord. So, and one more thing is there. I'll give you a little story so that I can relate that story. So at night, once what happened? No, there was one hunter. So the one hunter, he was having a family, and he was a hunter. His field of work is hunting. So he used to go to a forest and he used to hunt. He used to hunt daily the animals, and he used to bring to his house, and his daily activities was there. But after some time, what happened? No, doing this hunting, he got very interested in hunting. So on one day, what happened? No, one day he went to hunt in the forest, but unfortunately he was not sighted by any of the animal in the forest. So from morning to evening he was being for his prey, so that if he can kill the animal only, his family is going to survive. No means on that day no food for the family. So he was having being lot of feeling and lot of compassionate for the family. So he was having that. So he was seeing that. So he was also having lot of thirst. At that time he was walking in the forest. He found some pond like this. So he went and he quenched his thirst. And at that time, after quenching his thirst, no, his ideas, everything, his body, ED also got cooled down. After eating the water, after he fulfilled his belly, and he got very cooled up. And then he thought each and every normally all the forest animals, sometime or the other, they will come and drink this water. So why will I have to roam all the forest? I will hide in one of the trees so that no other animal is going to see me, so that I can release my bow, so that I'll get it prey, so that my kids and my family will have food for today. So in that way he thought, and he went to into a banyan tree. What we'll say this maredudala, what we'll call in English, banyan tree only. In that banyan tree, he went and he hided in one of the branch, and he had taken the water also. So because if he is going to get again thirst, he can't come down and collect the water, no. So he has filled his bag with little water, and he went to one of the branch of the banyan tree, and he sat there. And he sat there, and he was seeing that if any animal is going to come, I'm going to hit my arrow and I'll get the food. So our night is divided into four pradhas. So in first pradha, what happened? No, one deer came. The deer family was having the two kids, one male deer a year, and the deer sister. So firstly, the mother of the two baby deers, she came. She came to drink water. At the time she was drinking, she saw this hunter. At that time, unknowingly, when the hunter is going to shoot the arrow, she spoke up in a human voice. Why you are going to kill me? So the hunter was shocked for a moment, and after that he told that no, because I need to certain my I need to feed my family. I need your body so that it becomes a food for us. So the deer said that I'm very happy to serve. I'm very, very happy to serve my body to you, so that your family will be survived. That time again the hunter got very bewildered. What she's saying, I'm going to kill, but it is saying I'm very happy. Okay, then the deer said that it's okay. I will serve. You can come and kill me in me so that you can have food. But one thing I need little bit permission, so that I'll go and inform my kids, because in my home, my sister, my husband, and my family are there. I have to go to them and I will inform and I'll come back. So at that time, what happened? No, no, when this deer was coming, when the deer was about and the hunter was going to shoot, the water which he was carrying, no, the water and the bay leaves from that bay tree, they fall on the uh, deity of Lord Shiva. That is the Shivalinga. So at that time, in the first parabda, this happened. So the hunter got down and there was a discussion going by the hunter and the deer. And this deer said that, no, I need to go and inform to my family and I'll come back. Then this hunter was very in shock and he said that if you are not going to come, again my family, I can't feed my family, so I won't send. Then she said, no, if I'm not going to keep up my promise, whatever the sins are there in this world, no, they will come to me. If I'm not going to keep my promise, what are the sins? Since the sins committed by the sinful persons, they will all come to me. So at that time, this hunter got very surprised and he said, okay, you can leave. And this first parabda was over. And again the hunter went to the same bay plant and he sat on the same position and he was seeing if any other animal is going to come or when this animal is. And he has not eaten anything from morning. Only he has drank the water. And in the second prarabdha, what happened? No, when he was going to get down, he saw one more deer. Yeah. That deer is the sister of the before deer. So this sister deer came. So at that time, no, when he was just going to shoot the arrows, the bay leaves they fell on Lord Shiva. This is the second prarabdha, and the water also which he was carrying, no, it was just leaking little by little. So the water also dropped, and Shivalinga got the abhisheka for second prarabdha. And again, this deer, when he was going to shoot the arrow, some of the bay leaves fallen. And again, this deer also at the stand, this deer told, why you are going to shoot? Why you are going to kill me? The same answer. What this hunter used to give the same answer. Because it is my family, to feed my family, I have to kill you. At time she told that, no, my family is there. I'll go and I'll inform and come. No, now only before you only one deer came and it said the same thing. No, I'm not going to leave. At that time this deer told, I'm very, very happy to serve. So, okay, if I'm not going to keep my promise, no, whoever has done the sins, who doesn't follow the rules and regulations of Vedas, no, all the sins will come to me. So, at that time, he got little purification in his heart. So, he immediately sent that deer to deer also. And again, in the third also, what happened? No, he sat. He went to the same place and he sat on the same bale tree. And at the third time, and the male deer came. The male deer came to drink the water. It was searching for his wife and his wife's sister. But as it was thirsty, it came to the pond and it was drinking there. So also when this hunter is going to keep that arrow, he has to attempt to that, no? At that time, this bay leaves have fallen and there was a little bit sound. At that time, the deer got alert and he saw the hunter. At that time, this deer also, it said in a choking voice, why you are going to kill me? Again, this hunter got very, because the deers which they are coming, they are in a piously. So this hunter got very shocked. And by trembling, no, what happened? The water from the pot has done the abhisheka. This is third part. And also he got down and he went to the deer, and the deer came near him, and it said, why you're going to kill me? The same answer was conveyed. And this deer said, no, I'm going to I'll say to my family and I'll come back here. So now the third abhisheka also was done. So his heart is purified. And he said that you are so merciful. My kids are there, my wife and my sister, my family is there. I have to go and say them and I'll come back. No, now also the two deers came and I didn't feed them. But his heart became purified, no, by listening the words of the sadhu Urdu in a form of a deer. He felt compassionate and he said, okay, go and come again. And he was having wing. Because there is a purification in the hunter's heart. So again, he went to the same bay tree, and he sat there. And there was a discussion that was going at the deer's cave. So at that time, no, this small sister, and the deer and the male deer, when they met, no, they said that I need to go to hunter so that I will give my calves to you. So you take care of my baby deers. So I'll go and he will kill me so that I will serve them and they will be alive. Because of my death, all the other people in his family will be alive. So the same was continued by the male deer. The male deer said, no, 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 mother is important. So you be here. Let me become the food for the hunter's family. At that time, no, these male and the female fear were saying, no, at that time, his sister dear said that you both are having the family, but I'm not having any family. So I will go. If I go also, there's no trouble. So at that time the three were discussing like that. So the baby deers, no, I thought, why? Without family, what we are going to, where we have to go, where we have to stay. No, no, we five will go. We five will go to that hunter and we'll ask whom he wants to eat, means to kill and he wants to take him as a food. So at the fourth prata, what happened? No, no, when these deers are coming, no, he wanted to get out. At that time when he was catching, no, the bay leaves again fall and the water was dropped on the Lord Shiva deity. So Lord Shiva was very pleased. But the purification, by doing the Vaishnava Seva, this hunter got the purification. He came down to the deer's family. And each and every deer was saying to him that you kill me and you take me as an offering to your family so that your family will be alive. So at that time, each and every seeing that one deer, yeah, all the 5 deers were saying the same thing. Even the baby deers were giving their life. So he got totally purified and he said, I'm not going to kill any of you, you please leave. So they left from there. And when this 5 years left and this hunter was coming back, that time they got this sudden affluence. The affluence was that it was the Lord Shiva appeared in front of him. And he was very pleased by his bhakti because he has done in Shivaratri, at the time of Shivaratri, if a person is going to do 4 times of puja in different 4 kalas of the night Lord Shiva will be very pleased. So Lord Shiva offered that devotee, that hunter, to ask any boon from him. Then the hunter told that I don't have any type of desires. After seeing you, all my desires have vanished. So I don't need anything. Whatever you want, you give me and leave. I don't need anything. Because the by seeing Lord Shiva, he got all the realization, he got totally purified. So he didn't even ask any of the material or whatever ever he wants for the family also. He was asking each and every dear, no, 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 I need to serve my family, I need to serve my family. But when he came towards Lord Shiva, he didn't even ask anything. He said, I'm very pleased by your darshan. By darshan. At that time, Lord Shiva said that you'll be in the next life, you will be the king of Nishadeha and you'll do service to Lord Rama and you'll attain moksha. See, a pure devotee, Lord Shiva cannot give moksha, no? So what he said? He said that you will be born in a next birth as a king, where you will be serving the Lord Rama. See, way this story is linked to Ramayana. So when this hunter was born in his next life as Nishadraj Guha. This Guha is a person, after at the time when after taking the after starting from Ayodhya to Vanavas was Lord Rama, Sita and Lakshmana and all the citizens of Ayodhya, they were coming back to Ram. And at that time, Sumitri, the minister of Rama, he brought Rama to this Nishita. That is a place where Sri Ramachandra has taken his matted hair and he has taken the barwood clothes, everything there. And he was very much pleased by this Guha. This is the tribe king. He doesn't know anything, but he is very pure in his devotion. He used to serve the lamb with amsum of food, fruits, which are taken, which the fruits that he was having, he was getting from the forest. He used to serve them. And while the Rama and Sita were in the sleep mode, this Guha and this Lakshmana, they used to have vigilance that nobody is going to disturb. And again, this Guha has arranged the boat to cross the Ganga from Ayodhya, one side to other side, and he arranged for the boat, and he has washed the feet of the Lord and everything, and he was treated as a best friend. He was also treated. So in the next birth, he left after he did the ample service to Lord Rama. He left his body and he went to Vaikunta Guha. See, when you have a darshan of Mahat Seva, you have served the Lord Shiva because Lord Shiva was pleased. So he had sent to Rama. Rama was pleased. So he got liberated and he went to Vaikunta Lokas. See, one small instant, and in one day, that is on the day of Mahashivratri, the hunter got the darshan of Ram by Mahatseva, by doing little service to Shiva. Lavana Matra Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhi Ho. We are going to do little bit service to Vaishnavas also. It becomes lot of piety to you, and your heart will be purified. See, from killing the animals, his heart was purified. And he did the service to Lord Ram. And at that time, when there was if you can see the family of Lord Shiva also, Lord Shiva carrier is the bull, Parvati Devi carrier is the tiger, and Lord Ganesha's carrier is the rat, whereas Lord Kartikeya's carrier is the peacock, and Lord Shiva will be wearing the snake. See, all the animals, see, they are envious of each other by nature. But in Shiva, in the family of Shiva, everybody, they are what? They are cooperating. Normally, if you see the tiger and the bull, the lion will be interested in eating the bull. Peacock will be interested in eating the snake. The snake will be interested in eating the rat. Yeah. But the family of Shiva, everybody will be accompanying one another, okay? Advancing in devotional service. So at one instant, when Lord Parvati was asking Lord Shiva, so which is the greatest worship what we can do? So at that time, Lord Shiva says that Vishnu worship is the most important thing. And he also confirms this in Vishnu Sahasranam. Sri Rama Rama Rameti Manorame Rame Rame Sahasranama Satyulyam Ramanam Varai. And he also gives the importance of chanting this holy name. If you are going to say the Vishnu, if you are going to read all the Vishnu Sahasranam also, or if you are saying this Sri Rama Rama Amarameti Manorame Rame Rame Sahasranama Satyulyam Ramanama Varai. If you are going to read this sloka, this sloka is also equal to reading the 1,000 names of Vishnu Sahasranam. See, that is the importance of a bhakta. See, the names, the name, the form, the glories. See, when you are going to hear the glories of the Lord and his devotees, the Lord will be much satisfied. How he will be much satisfied? Because God stays in the heart of a devotee, and the heart of the devotee, in a heart of a devotee, the devotee, it is heart, God is staying. He's not staying anywhere. See, Narada, Brahma, Shiva, they are also referred as Bhagwan. Why? Because they are carrying Lord Krishna in their hearts. That is the thing we have to understand, that All the pure devotees, they are unalloyed devotees, Kevala Bhaktas. They are carrying the Lord in their heart. So if we are going to do little bit seva to this Vaishnavas, Lavana Matra Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhi Hoy. So you'll be getting all type of benefits. These are the some of the pastimes of Lord Shiva. They are unlimited pastimes, but these are the few which I thought this will be beneficial for us. Hare Krishna. Any doubts, any comments?